Hey everyone, Squire here. Just to let you know that there is no audio for this, and I do apologise for that. And that's because I basically got the wrong USB for my mic, so because of it, I've ended up having to talk instead of just watching a quiet, peaceful game of people throwing cards on the table, which is fine. Yeah, it's fine actually. We all do it, and it's enjoyable. I love doing it sometimes. I've mostly just been filming, recording. Anyways, I'm gonna be around the bush. So they both draw the cards. One's playing Galaxy, which is my mate Jowy. For those who don't know, the Jowgression series is where my mate plays any kind of deck, learns from it, and he knows Galaxy. But the thing is, we have the new cards involved, so we're gonna see how this goes. He's up against Swordsoul Tenyi. Now, Swordsoul Tenyi is a pretty interesting deck. Galaxy is one of my favourite decks, and seeing him playing this, it was like, yeah, I really have to get used to it, that's the thing. Anyways, so he goes Galaxy Soldier and Photon Emperor. So Soldier gets the search, Photon Emperor comes back because he has a Galaxy Photon. I'm pretty sure, I need to look at the rule in there, but I'm pretty sure he's got to have a target first, but I think it's fine actually. I think it's fine. I've been out of Yu-Gi-Oh for so long, my rulings have kind of gone haywire as well. We've got a YCS coming up in London, so I've decided, you know what, I'm gonna go and enter, see how it goes. It'll be fun. It's a day out, meet new people, and of course to get my channel grown. Okay, so he uses Rotor, which he can search either Thrasher or Vanisher. I definitely know he's going for Vanisher, which is fair. Soldier is fine, don't need to go into Infinity, well, Nova into Infinity. You don't really need those cards in the deck, because more often than not, you are going to basically, Nox's card, you're mostly going to send your Galaxy Soldier into a level 8 or level 4. So, and that's because of the new cards. Okay, so it's going to go Photon Sank, which is fair. So Photon Sank gets him 2 tokens, and then obviously it's going to go into either Soul Flare, or he's going to basically tribute for a Galaxy Eyes. If he has a Galaxy Knight or something, he can always special summon because he's got 2 tokens. We'll see what he does. So I don't know why Sanctuary is still there. That needs to go. So he's got 4 summons at the moment, because Photon Sank is a simultaneous summon, so they summon at the same time. I don't know, but even then, the next one would be Nibiru. So if the guy had Nibiru, that would have been a big troll face for Jowy. Okay, so let's have a look. He's tributing those 2 for Galaxy Eyes. Okay, that's fine. See what else he's doing here. So he can do a rank 8 play here with Photon Emperor and Galaxy Eyes. Is he going to? Which he does. Well, no, actually. Is it? No, he's Soul Flaring, I think. Nope, it's not. It's just gone back. I've just basically gone away from this point, basically. I was playing Plunder Patrol because I kind of wanted to try that deck out. And it was interesting. I really had the fun with that deck. I've started learning it. The only thing is I kept knocking into Nibiru, which was not a nice feeling. So he's still thinking about his moves. Come on, Jowy. What are we doing here? Mind you, Jowy doesn't know what he's playing, well, what his opponent's playing. So I think he's being a bit more cautious. Okay, so he's sending Vanisher and Galaxy Soldier. Obviously, it's going to go to Soul Flare. Soul Flare is going to bring back a Photon Galaxy monster back to his hand. He's now going to normal summon the Summoner. But that's fair enough because Emperor, not only, even if he did, he gets an additional normal summon thanks to Photon Emperor. That's why I love that card. So I think I know where he's going with this. Yeah, he's going to bring that back, and Summoner's going to make it a level 4. And then he can overlay those two for Galaxy Photon Dragon. I'm actually watching this as well. Like, I'm going to be like, you know what? I'm going to give my own thoughts. Yep, he's gone into the card I'm thinking of. I'm always like, yep, that's me. I would definitely pick that. Detaches Galaxies. Yep, he's got the Summoner, which is fine because you can always bring it back with the next Soul Flare. So, Galaxy Photon allows you to search any Photon Galaxy card. So, with what he's just lost, it's fair enough. It's up to you if go for Expedition or Knight or anything. Well, you don't go Knight actually. Knight's not in the deck. You can get Expedition, you can get 100, you can get Sank, you get anything basically. And for those with 100, if you didn't have Photon Emperor, you'd use 100, send a Photon Emperor, because you've got Galaxy and Photon, you can special summon them, the Photon Emperor. If you special summon Galaxy Eyes, I think it's just summoning to look. If you do that with Galaxy Eyes getting onto the field, you can actually banish a card from the opponent's extra deck, or you can actually special summon a number monster if they control it, which is a pretty damn good card, especially with the fact that it's an information grabber. So you just look at your opponent's deck and think, oh, you're playing that deck, I'm going to play it this way now. So it's basically just saying to you, yep, you cannot do anything, which is pretty fun. Also, it is special summon. I've got the Galaxy deck with me. The deck he's playing is my deck. I've built the deck. I built it with, and the side deck, it was just, we've thrown some things in because, yeah, he was playing Pokemon, which I'm not going to complain about. I play Pokemon too. Okay, so for like 6 minutes, he's just basically gone through his turn. I'm just here waiting. I guess he's doing his search. He's gone for Orbital. Okay, that's not a bad move. I mean, it's not really much with 100, to be fair, I can think of. So he's going to go for Orbital. It's going to get Orbital. Search for Wizard, which is fine. So Wizard's got an effect of, it can, quick. Yep, Galaxy Trance, that's okay. So he's going to go Wizard's effect to tribute to search for a Galaxy card. So Wizard's got two effects. It can become level 8, or you can make it a level, or you can tribute and search for a Galaxy card. So he's going into number 90, which is a monster effect negator. But also on their turn, you can search for a Galaxy or Photon card from your deck, and if it has a Photon card's material, it can't be destroyed by card effects, which is insane. I saw Dark Over, so I'm guessing I know where he's going with this. So he's going to use Trance to get another level 4. That's what I love about Trance, it's just like, yeah. So he's going to get a Galaxy monster. The only one I can think of is, yep, you're going to go for Soldier, which is absolutely fine. So, well, Wizard, sorry, not Soldier. It's going to get a Wizard. And then Stolly's Photon Blast. Come on. There we go. He's got it. He's got it. So now, all monsters with 2,000 or more attack can't be destroyed by card effects, and they can't be targeted by card effects. So if I saw the Dark Hole, that card's just become useless. This is why I play Starly's Blast, because the deck is just so stupid with it. If someone said it's meta now, is it? No. The deck isn't meta. I would say, for me, I would say Rogue, and at a stretch with the right build, low tier 2. Very low tier 2. But at a stretch, I would say it's more Rogue. So, Jowy right now is at... he's going to be on 6,000, and the other player will be on 8,000. But with the field that Jowy's got, it's now become a really difficult field to get past, because you've got a monster effect negator that can't be destroyed by card effects. But thanks to Star Leech, that doesn't matter because it just can't be destroyed anyway. He's got Soul Flare, which he can discard a Galaxy in a Photon or Galaxy Eyes and destroy a special summon monster from the extra deck. Also, no, destroy the special summon monster. Never mind. I'm so used to it being from the extra deck that I just go destroy it from the extra deck. Galaxy Photon that boosts everything by 500, and Star Leech Blast, which on its own can't be destroyed by battle or by card effects because it's now over 2000 attack. It's 2-3 thanks to Galaxy Photon. So we'll see what Sword Souls do. So they tried Dark Hole, however Star Leech Blast Dragon says no because he can't be destroyed. So interesting, like wow. Don't worry about that, dude. If you're watching this and you're the Swordsoul player, don't worry. We've all made that mistake. Someone did write Geki and said, bye field. Yeah. Star Leech. So it's like, ah. Okay, so the Ash stops that. So now he's down to 4. So now he's going to go with his big plays with his Tenyis. So I think I remember this. I wasn't playing it properly when Swordsoul Tenyi was the best deck, I will admit. Last year I was more focused on filming, which I prefer to film more than play, but I still like to play here and there, just so I'm not losing my hobby. So you can use, I think it was send this to Link and use the effect, if I remember, I'm not sure. If you're a Swordsoul player, you're going to have to help me out here. But I'm just going to go with what he's got here, so I just want to make sure. If anyone notices any misplays as well, feel free to let me know. I can always make a short, even though my voice is in it. Okay, so yep, he's gone for the Link, and then with the Tenyi, so the Tenyi basically does its job. So he's destroyed the Link. Okay, that's fair. So he still has a monster effect negator, which is some for Moyi. Okay, so Moyi's effect goes off, and then he's going to use Knight's effect to negate, and obviously just watches life just, yeah. Yeah, if it's a Galaxy card, it can destroy it. And since it was Galaxy Eyes, Moyi is negated and destroyed, so now he's down to 2 cards. And with basically the field presence, it's, yep, here's 100. And at this point, I can't see how Swordsoul's going to win here. I feel as though Galaxy's got the presence there. It's too good right now. It's really in a good position. Swordsoul, once you start lowering what it can do, you basically have all your resources. Yeah, you're fine. I think I faced it before with Google Control, and it was tough. It was a pretty tough deck. So I'm like, now I see why it was meta. But I will give it one credit. I mean, the guy playing it was pretty decent. For what I've seen, I think it was pretty good. Okay, so he's gone Summoner into Galaxy Eyes. So Galaxy Eyes is on. He can use the effect of his extra. Yep, he's going to use 100 to search and banish, or he can special summon if it's a normal monster. But if I know Swordsoul, they won't have a summon monster. So a number monster. So he's banishing the Baron, which is like, yeah, you know what? Banish that. You can use the effect to make something level 8, which he does. And I think he's going to go for, yep, here's 38. And then this is game because everything's over 2k. So that's game 1. Galaxy has taken the win. Congrats to that one. It's 1-0 at the moment, but it's still game 2 to go through. Swordsoul Tenyi and Galaxy are going to start side deck and see what they've got. For the side deck, it was just a thrown in, but we put in things like Dark Rolling No Mores, Lightning Storms, Harpies, Feather Duster, Dimensional Barriers, evenly matched, and just 2 Lava Golems just for laughs and giggles. You know what, just give him a Lava Golem. We can't normal set that turn true, but the thing is, with Refresher, Vanisher and all that, we're actually making our own plays, so we're getting past it anyway. And I will give Jowy credit, you know, because I did say get me a pack. He got me a shiny Merly. I also got a shiny other team element card, and I totally forgot what it was, but it is how it is. Just checking my Discord. I'll say my Discord, I'm actually checking, yep, nothing there. Yeah, nothing new. I just wanted to make sure. But for the ICS, we are going through some like what deck are we going to play. We don't want to play something bad, but we don't want to play something meta, because me and Jowy have this thing where if we play meta, the deck has to be fun. Branded, I don't really have the money for, and Kashtira, I just don't enjoy. I've tried it before, and it was just, I've tried it, and it was fun back in the day where, well, I say back in the day, it's not even been far in, but it was fun before it started being super consistent and started locking zones for the fun of it. I mean, yeah, you can stop it, and it's a lot more easier to beat than Tira is Shizu, which, in my opinion, that's what I find. I find that Kashtira is a lot easier to beat than the other one. Like, a Shizu Tia is great, but the fact that it can play on both turns is kind of like, But Kashtira, it's more, in my opinion, it's more dirty, but not as powerful. It's not as powerful. I still kind of miss them, even though it was a hated deck. So I do apologise to everyone who didn't like that deck. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. So he's playing the Swordsoul package, which is fair. Just see how it goes. If there's some like I say, if there's some misplays, let me know. Because both players like to improve. Like with Galaxy, I didn't see any problems. It seemed okay. I'm just a bit iffy on the Galaxy part with, you know, because I've always been with that. You have to have a valid target for it to work. But the thing is, Soldier was on the field, and then full 10% effect would activate. I figured, yeah, it should do, so it should be fine. I love this deck. I do love Galaxy, I really do. I've always gone with, I know it's not meta, and I don't care, but I love it. Okay, so it's gonna do the cutting. See what we've got. So we've got the Swordsoul. Is it Cholong, that one? I faced it once. I know I faced Swordsoul once, and that was with DDD, and that was on my old channel before some idiot had to use my phone number, etc. Oh well. Main thing is, it's a pure channel now, as in there's no video games on it like the last one. There's no anything else. It's just Yu-Gi-Oh. That's all it's going to be. Going to use that YCS London to build ourselves up. So fingers crossed. I hope, like I said, we're not here to try and be amazing players. We just want to have fun and to have everyone watch and have a laugh. You know, if they see a misplay and going, what is he doing? You know, be like, actually, if you did it like that, you probably would have done good. Right, so he's got Baron and the Thingamabob, and now he's got 2 sets. So let's see what Jowy can do here. So I haven't seen his hand, but I know he's going to bait out in the gate. So he's revealing to make it a level 4, okay. So he can negate with the Baron if he wishes. I know that if he can get out the... Right, so he's going Orbital. And then using... Is he going to use Orbital's effect? think there's an Ash in there. So if there's an Ash in there, that's 2 negates. So that could hurt Galaxy a lot. Okay, so he's allowing it. Right, if that is an Ash, then I'm a bit like, okay. I mean, if you don't know the deck, then obviously you are going to let him go because you don't know how it all works. I will do a deck profile on this, I really will. But yeah, I just realised I got the wrong USB, so that's why my mic's here now. But don't get used to it. There's 4 rounds of... There we go, there's the Ash. So it's Ash the Galaxy Soldier. Okay, that's fine. He can still Soul Flare though, if he wants to. Or he plays 100 to... Does he? Yep, he's doing it. So he uses 100. He's gonna send Photon Emperor or Galaxy Summoner. That's what I'll be going with. So, okay, so he's using Baron's effect to pop. So it gets a little tough now. Real bit tough. So it comes down to the set cards. So we'll see how it goes. Regardless of how Galaxy have done, I've been impressed with them last week. Last week I entered with them. Well, I say entered, I played just to make numbers up, and I'm kind of glad I didn't enter because it would have felt a bit bad. I was going to give the win to them anyway. But basically, the whole point of the deck is that I wanted to learn it, see what it does, and it came very close to winning games. And did he have an expedition in hand all this time? I must have not seen it. So he uses expedition. So is that expedition or is that 100 actually? I think he used them expedition before. Must have. It looks different from what I saw then. Huh. Oh well, don't matter. Right, sends Knight and Thingamabob getting Soul Flare. So yeah, this could. Okay, so let's see where we're going with this. Is he going to use an effect? Okay, so he's banishing and using a banish effect to... Does he negate, I think? Well, he's got a Galaxy Eyes Soul Flare, so that's something. Okay, so he summons the Afterglow, which is fine because he does have a Galaxy Eyes monster. Soul Flare is a Galaxy Eyes monster. And then he's going to use Wizard as a level 8. Depends on the sets, like I said. If he has a set to stop him, the game's over. If he doesn't, the game's gone. The game's gone. And he's using Infinite Imperm. So that's actually pretty hurtful. I say hurtful, it's not the end. It's not the end. He did play the Imperm in the position of Soul Flare. Well, the extra deck in the other zone. But the thing is, Soul Flare's there, so he can't really go into that zone. We'll just see what Jowy can do. We'll just see. He's going to use the effect to tribute, is he? Oh. We'll make sure. I'm just listening to the call downstairs then. Right. Let's have a look. So it's quite tricky on what's happening here. What can Jowy do? And I think there's a ruling question going on. And yep, there we go. Ruling sorted. So he goes for the search. Yep, and he's going for game 3. Yep, that's game 3. So, there was, and to be fair, there was nothing much. There was not much Jowy could do there, really. In all fairness, Infinite Imperm, Ash, Baron. If the set cards weren't as impactful, it probably would have been better. Anyway, yeah. Anyways, I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Yeah. Alright, I'm back. So, I just went for a tea. I was hungry. So, we're back to normal as always. Galaxy versus... It's Galaxy versus Swordsoul Tenyi in game 3. Let's see how it goes. So I think what we need to think about is board breakers when it comes to Galaxy. I'm thinking just put board breakers in the side deck. So things that basically get past the field. So I think tribute summoning stuff would be good. That's why we've got lava golems in. We're also got to think about the fact that they've got boards that negate. So yeah, we'll just see how this goes. So it uses soldiers to discard the Galaxy Eyes. If anyone's wondering, it's the Ghost Ray Galaxy Eyes from Photon Shockwave. So we're talking way old. We're talking, well, if we were to say how old, we're talking 2012. 11, 12, I think 12. So we're going to use Soldier's Effect and use Summoner. Summoner's Effect is going to get Galaxy Eyes back. I see the Ash, that's going to do Silch. Then he's going to use the effect of Summoner to get him... Yep, that's fair. He's going to go into Photon, Galaxy Photon. There's not even... And he's going to use the effect to detach, which of course searches for a Galaxy Photon card. I would recommend you go with the Ash here if you're going to. Otherwise, yep. Because the thing is, it gets nearly anything you want. I say nearly because it can't get you things like Ash and anything else, but it can get you any Galaxy or Photon card. So he's gone through Infinite and he's gone through Ash. He's down to 3 cards. All Jowy needs to do is make a field presence, basically. He needs to get that field. If he can do that, he will basically slow him down. Remember, 3 cards. So, special summoning Galaxy, well, Photon Vanisher, sorry, because obviously he controls a Photon Galaxy monster, and he controls both. So you can use the effect to search for a Galaxy Eyes to add to hand. See what he gets. Obviously, he's going to get Galaxy Eyes Photon. If he gets Afterglow, I'll just shout. I won't shout, but I'll just put something in. Okay, good. He knows the Galaxy stuff very well. This is why I made the deck. It's because of how much search it can do. It's just so good. Okay, so he's... Yep, that's first. He's going for a level 4. Is he going for what I'm thinking? Well, he's got to go for it. It's a level bloody... He's got Solid Photon Blast. That's the only card I can think of. I can't think of anything else. So I don't know why he's going for anything else. No, he did summon the special the Vanisher, sorry, he did, so he can make it level 8. So, no, I was wrong. He can make a level 8. I didn't expect to talk. Right, he's going for the Negator. Wait, is he going for the Negator? I would probably go with the Negator myself. I'd go with 90, but, you know. Yep, he's gone for it. That's the card I definitely would have gone for. And then he's got 3 cards in hand, the Swordsoul player. So just see how this goes. So he's got Eyes, and I can't tell what the other card is. I think it's Wizard. It looks like Wizard. Might be Emperor. Might be Afterglow. I think it's Wizard. Right, it's going for past turn. So it all comes down to how the Swordsoul player is. Has he got a decent hand? Right, so it's going to go for the summoning. The control from the monsters. So Link Summon into Link Dude. Right, so he gets the effect, that's fine. I wonder if that's an Ash in hand, actually. Okay, so he's going for the token again. So I think he's backed off a bit from there. I'm just getting to a point where it's like, I wish I just knew what these guys were playing. I think the next one's Sprite, which is something I know. I definitely know Sprite. Tri-Brigade, I know a little bit, but not enough. Okay, so he's using 90. Did he use 90 to search then? I think he did. Yep, he did. He did. So he's got his search. Just in case if something does happen, at least he can make plan B. Okay, so let's have a look what he's doing here. He's gonna, yep, if he's gonna go for a sink. See what he's going for. He's gonna go with. He might. He probably will. I think he might. Maybe not. That's me. He's gone for the Swordsoul. Nice. He's gone for the Swordsoul, and he sets a card. I think that's the Swordsoul gets bigger. So a reminder that Galaxy, that 90 basically can't be destroyed by card effects, but it can still be destroyed by battle, or it can be sent. You know, you can still target it and get rid. Right, it's going to go and attack into it. So, 90's now gone. So, the effect negation part is done. But, Galaxy Photon Dragon is still alive and well. So, normally, you could bait that out, basically. You can bait out that card and go, you know what? Now you've done that, I can now play my game. We'll just see how it goes. Okay, let's see what we got here. So he's going for the, he's still got the synchro. Now he's going for summoner. I don't know if I feel like I've just lost track of what was happening. Right, here we go. It's got summoner. So he summons the summoner. Summoner's effect will bring back a monster. So he's going to go with Galaxy Eyes. And he gets to choose. He can make it level 4 if he wishes. Okay, so he's going to go Orbital. And if I can see where this is going, let me have a think. Let me have a look. He's going to search. No, it's not that one. That's not the one I'm looking for. Okay, it's going Afterglow, which I know where this is going. It's going into 62. It's going to go into 62. I think that's the one that gains attack, is it? Hoping my phone was a bit faster. There we go. Okay, so 62, it's just going to outright kill it. Basically, 62's effect is it's a 4K attacker. If you detach an overlay unit, it gains 200 times the number of ranks on the field. But with Afterglow effects kicks in. Special summons a Galaxy Eyes or attaches. 62's attack is then doubled. So on its own, that's 5/6. With another card, that becomes 11/2. And if you have another rank, yeah, game's over. So, yep, that's game. I think that is game. He's gonna read Afterglow just to be sure, and 62 and be like, oh crud. And this is why I love Galaxy. The deck just outright kills you. It's got its negations, it's got its special summons, it's got its search. It just hasn't it's not got the consistency. Anyways, I'll see you all in the next video. Take care.